Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live in a constant flow of miracles while others struggle endlessly despite doing all the right things? What if I told you that Florence Scovel Shinn discovered a spiritual law so powerful that it literally commands miracles to appear in your life? But here's the shocking truth: most people completely misunderstand this law and actually push their miracles away. Before we dive into this life-changing revelation, please hit the like button and let me know in the comments what country you're watching from. It's wonderful to see how far this ancient wisdom is traveling across the globe. I know you've tried visualization. You've written in gratitude journals. You've repeated affirmations until your voice was hoarse. Yet somehow your biggest dreams still feel just out of reach. Maybe you've even started to wonder if manifestation really works, or if it's just wishful thinking. I understand that frustration, because I've been there too. But what if everything you've been taught about attracting miracles has been backwards? What if instead of trying to manifest your desires, you've actually been trained to expect failure? Florence Scovel Shinn discovered that most people practice what she called inverted expectancy. They expect the worst while hoping for the best, and then wonder why the worst keeps showing up. Here's what Shinn understood that modern teachers miss. She wrote in The Game of Life that expectancy is not hope. Hope is passive. Hope says maybe someday if I'm lucky. But expectancy is active. Expectancy is the feeling you have when you're waiting for a package you already ordered. You don't hope it might come. You expect it because you know it's already on its way. The spiritual law of expectancy works like this. Whatever you truly expect with unwavering certainty must manifest in your physical reality. Not because you deserve it, not because you've earned it, but because expectancy is a creative force that commands the invisible to become visible. When Jesus said, "By your faith, be it unto you," he was revealing this exact law. If you're ready to understand this truth, write in the comments below, "I am ready to understand." Most people practice what Shinn called wishful thinking, disguised as faith. They say I'm manifesting abundance while secretly expecting their bank account to stay empty. They affirm I am attracting my soulmate while unconsciously expecting to remain lonely. This creates what she called scattered forces. Your words say one thing, but your expectancy says another, and the universe responds to your true expectation, not your surface desires. Shinn taught that there are 3 levels of mind working in every person: the conscious mind that thinks and plans, the subconscious mind that stores patterns and beliefs, and the superconscious mind that holds your divine design. Most people try to manifest from the conscious mind through willpower and effort, but true expectancy comes from aligning all 3 levels around the same outcome. Here's where most manifestation teachings go wrong. They tell you to visualize what you want and feel grateful for it. But Shinn discovered something deeper. She found that successful people don't visualize their desires. They expect their good. There's a profound difference. When you visualize, you're creating a mental movie of something that isn't here yet. But when you expect, you're acknowledging something that already exists in the invisible realm and is now making its way to you. Expectancy doesn't create miracles. It recognizes that miracles are already created and simply calls them forth. If this is making sense to you, comment below, "The old way is gone." Let me share how this works practically. Shinn taught a simple but powerful technique she called the expectancy treatment. Here's exactly how to do it tonight before you go to sleep. First, sit quietly and think about what you desire most. But instead of asking for it or trying to manifest it, make this declaration out loud. I expect my good to come to me now. I expect the perfect solution. I expect divine right action. I expect my miracle today. Notice how different this feels from begging or hoping. You're not asking the universe for a favor. You're acknowledging what's already yours by divine right. Shinn said that when you truly expect, your subconscious stops fighting and starts cooperating. Your intuition becomes clearer. Opportunities start appearing everywhere. Second, write down 3 small things you expect to happen within the next 7 days. Not things you hope for. Things you absolutely expect. Maybe you expect to find a parking space right in front of the store. Maybe you expect someone to give you exactly the advice you need. Maybe you expect to receive money from an unexpected source. The key is to start with small expectations that feel believable to you. As these manifest, your expectancy muscle gets stronger, and you can expect bigger miracles. Shinn proved this repeatedly. She would expect clients to call, and they would. She would expect solutions to appear, and they would. She would expect supply to come, and it always did. Third act on your expectancy. This is what separates true expectancy from wishful thinking. If you expect abundance, start making plans for how you'll use it. If you expect your perfect relationship, start making space in your life for that person. If you expect your ideal job, start preparing for the interview. A woman once told Shinn she had been affirming for a husband for years, but nothing happened. Shinn asked her if she had made space for him in her closet. The woman said no, because she didn't want to look foolish. Shinn explained that true expectancy always prepares for the miracle before it arrives. Within months of clearing space in her closet and her life, the woman met her future husband. Now, I need to address the elephant in the room. What about doubt? What happens when that voice in your head says this is ridiculous, nothing is going to change? Shinn called this the period of exile. It's the time between planting the seed of expectancy and seeing the harvest. During this waiting period, your old patterns of thought will fight back. Doubt will whisper that you're being naive. Fear will show you all the reasons it won't work. Impatience will tell you it's taking too long. This is completely normal and actually a sign that your expectancy is working. Here's what to do when doubt attacks. Don't fight it. Instead, make this statement. I cast this doubt upon the Christ within me, and I go free to expect my good. Then immediately return to your expectancy. Expect the perfect outcome. Expect divine timing. Expect everything to work out better than you can imagine. Shinn taught that doubt is simply old programming trying to maintain control. But expectancy is stronger than doubt because it's connected to spiritual law. When you truly expect, you're aligning with the same force that makes flowers bloom and rivers flow toward the ocean. The final piece is understanding divine timing. True expectancy doesn't demand instant results. It knows that everything has a season, but it also knows that the right time is always now in spiritual truth. So you expect with patience, but also with certainty. To affirm your trust in this process, write, I trust the process in the comments below. When you begin practicing the law of expectancy, something remarkable happens. You stop being a person who hopes for good things and become a person who expects them. This isn't positive thinking. This is a complete transformation of your identity. People who live by expectancy walk differently. They speak differently. They make decisions differently. They don't worry about how their good will come because they know it's already on its way. They don't compete with others because they know what's theirs cannot be kept from them. They don't settle for less because they expect the best. Shinn proved this in her own life repeatedly. When she needed clients, she expected them and they came. When she needed money, she expected supply, and it appeared. When she needed guidance, she expected wisdom, and it was given. She lived in a state of continuous expectancy, and miracles followed her everywhere. But the most beautiful part of expectancy is that it creates a ripple effect. When you truly expect your good, you give others permission to expect theirs too. Your certainty becomes contagious. Your faith lifts the faith of everyone around you. You become a demonstration of what's possible when someone dares to expect miracles. This is why Florence Scovel Shinn's teachings have transformed millions of lives. She didn't just teach manifestation techniques. She revealed the spiritual law that governs all creation. Whatever you expect with unwavering faith must appear in your experience because expectancy is God in action through you. So starting today, I want you to make this your new way of being. Instead of hoping for good things, expect them. Instead of trying to make things happen, prepare for them to unfold naturally. Instead of focusing on what you lack, acknowledge what's already yours in the invisible realm. Remember, you are not trying to convince the universe to give you something. You are recognizing what already belongs to you by divine right and expecting it to manifest in perfect timing. This is the secret that commands miracles into your life. If this message awakens something within you, please like this video to help it reach others who need to hear this truth. Share it with someone who's ready to move from hoping to expecting. And subscribe to continue unlocking the profound wisdom of Florence Scovel Shinn and other masters who understood the spiritual laws that govern our reality. Your miracles are not coming. They're already here, waiting for your expectancy to call them forth. Expect them now.